Britons furious at Michel Barnier as Brexit talks left in chaos after deadline missed. Brexit trade talks are in chaos as no deal was agreed by Sunday's deadline and Britons have been left furious. The UK formally left the EU back in January and negotiations have been gridlocked over fishing, governance and the so-called level playing field. But the deadline set by MEPs has now been missed, sparking fears of a no-deal outcome. MEPs passed a deadline claiming EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier must present them with the trade agreement by December 21. But both sides have failed to come to an agreement in time for the deadline yesterday. Now the British public has lashed out at the EU and Mr. Barnier over missing the crucial deadline. One reader said, "This is now looking good for a proper Brexit. There will not be now enough time to ratify any deal, hence WTO, and the bonus, that we will not have to pay £39 billion divorce fee. It also means that if they bother to talk next year, we will be an independent state, not their tax slaves. That changes a lot. Just right now, Brexiteers should be fairly happy, they have a lot to look forward to. Independence." A second reader added, "Basically Barnier can't negotiate. They made unreasonable demands at the outset and can't row back from them. The disunited EU members behind the scenes are fighting like rats in a sack. They need to sort themselves out and come back with a different mindset on." Another person said, "It's in the EU's interest for us not to have a trade deal. Right? Then they can point a finger at us and say to other EU countries, look at the fools, this is what awaits you if you leave us. Yet they are keen to shackle us to the EU. Then they can say, look at the fools, this is what awaits you if you leave us. They seem more eager to shackle us than have no deal. Interesting that. Could it be they fear us having no deal? Do they fear no deal is a good deal for the UK? A fourth reader said the UK's divorce settlement was based on our continued access to the EU market. They said, hey EU, no deal, no money. Our divorce settlement was also based on our continued access to the EU market. Let the French pay, as they are behind this ill will towards the UK. The French will have no access to our fishing grounds either. Whilst the UK can support our industries to the tune of £39 billion to forge ahead of the EU in every area of trade. Someone else simply said, we did not vote for a deal, we voted out. Negotiations are expected to continue this week.